Right, here's 3 examples of finding the area of simple plane shapes. So the first one here, find the area. You've got a triangle. The area of a triangle, so area equals a half times base times height. So in this one, it's not drawn. There should be a right angle area to make it completely explicit. So the base of this triangle is 12. This is the height, the perpendicular height, and now I've drawn this on. It's absolutely unambiguously that is what it is. So the base is 12, the height is 5, so the area equals a half times 12 times 5. So you can put that half in with any of them. What I would do, I mean, you could do 12 times 5 and then divide by 2. I would do half of 12, which is 6. 6 times 5 is 30, so area equals 30. The units, meters squared. Area is about how many squares. This shape here, you can see these parallel lines. So these two are parallel, this is parallel, this is a parallelogram. So the area of a parallelogram, area equals base times height, and it has to be a perpendicular height again. Fortunately, we've been given that. You want to watch out that if they give you this sort of this length, that's not going to work. You would need to find more information, or you might be given more information. But in this case, so you have the base 10, the perpendicular height is 5, and it's as simple as area equals 10 times 5 equals 50. The units, centimetre, centimetre, centimetre squared. Right, third shape, we have one pair of quadrilateral. You've got one pair of parallel sides, right? So you can see these parallel lines are telling us these are parallel. Now this is a trapezium. I should write that down. This is the one people find the most difficult. The area of a trapezium is half. It's half the sum of the parallel sides times the distance between them, which would be perpendicular distance. So it's half, you might remember it like this, a plus b times h. Now people remember this in all sorts of different ways, sometimes half small base plus big base, something like that. But basically the two sides that are parallel are your a and b. H has to be, again, it has to be perpendicular height, similar to the parallelogram. If you're given one of these lengths that is not H, you probably have to do some work to find it. But in this one area, you've got half A plus B times H, so equals a half, I should say that was area really, shouldn't I? So area equals a half A plus B times H, so equals a half. Well, A and B are the two parallel sides, so 11 plus 16, 11 plus 16, and then you times by 4, which is the height. Now, you can do this any way around you like. When I say we're putting the half, you could do 11 plus 16 and then half, or you could put the half with the 4 and then do the 11 plus 16 and do that. It's probably easier, I would say, in this case. So, a half, I'm actually going to write it down, so a half, 11 plus 16 is 27 times 4. And you remember, you can times any way around you like, so you might say, well, that's a half times 4 times 27, and a half times 4 is 2. 2 times 27 is 54, so the final one is 54, the units meters squared. Area is always something squared.